All right, so after this election, I am done with the GOP. I mean, for me, it's just I'm voting for Trump, and I'll vote for my local guys, and that's it, man. I'm done with these guys. They can kiss my big, fat, shining behind. They reauthorized the FISA stuff, FISA, the whatever the hell that is. The thing that right there was a straw that broke the camel's back for me. I can hear everyone else screaming, but the Democrats are even worse. Yep, that's what the Democrats say. The blacks are the Republicans are even worse. So you have to be with us. So if you ain't voting for Biden, you ain't black. Us white guys, we're the same thing, man. We're the same thing with the Republican Party. I'm done with it, man. That's all there is to it. Your state, even the state, I mean, the state is where you can have the most impact. Your local area. I live in Fulton County, Georgia, so my vote doesn't matter here. But, I'll still vote for the state rep. But, I mean, even here in Georgia, they're ensconced knee-deep in the GOP establishment party. It's just the only way to change the GOP is just stop voting. That's all there is to it. You're not going to change it, man, because these guys are freaking corrupt as the day is long. They have no morality. None. They only care about money for them. They don't care about power, they just care about money. And as such, you'd think they care about power to enact conservative legislation, and you'd be insanely wrong. They haven't. They don't. They won't. It's just all there is to it. On top of that, this whole thing and I liked what J.D. Vance was doing, saying we're going to go after these endowments, tax the endowments. I love it. I think that's great. And then, of course, Republicans, I don't know, man. I don't know. But why did J.D. Vance, look, J.D. Vance is a good guy. He's only been in Congress for 2 years now. But why did it take J.D. Vance, a new guy, and Trump, a new guy, to go after some of the biggest threats to America there is, which is the universities? No other Republican did squat, ever, about the university system, ever. And it takes J.D. Vance to simply say we're going to tax the endowments and Trump. And the only reason the Republicans are up in arms about the university now is because they want to appeal to this tiny group of voters. But they just took us for granted for all these years. Universities and corporations have been hostile to white people for years. We know that for a fact. Now, thankfully, Asians said, hey, we're suing you guys for discrimination. And the Republicans got behind that, because if whites did it, they would not have gone on board, because the Republican Party is embarrassed of its voters. Did you hear Kevin McCarthy the other day? I look at the Democrats. They look like America. I look at us. We're like, well, he didn't say pale and stale as these idiots do, who it's so freaking racist. But he said, we're just like a most restrictive country club in America, in the world. Kevin McCarthy said he was doing whatever he can to prop up minorities in the Republican Party at the expense of whites. And dude, that's racism, 100%. Shouldn't be racism. You shouldn't be racist. And so Republican Party, because they're so afraid of being called racist, it's literally the worst thing to be called racist. They'll do whatever they can not to do anything that offends the people who are going to call you racist no matter what you do. It's insane. And I'm done with these guys. I'm telling you right now. I'm done with them. It's insane. They don't do anything until colleges, a couple of bad instances happen against a certain small segment of the population, which is horrible. Horrible. What did the Republican Party do during Duke Lacrosse? What did the Republican Party do during George Floyd? Well, Mitt Romney is marching with these people. Yeah. So you keep voting for the Republicans, and they'll keep thanking you for your vote and keep acting the same. What I would suggest is this election, 2024, vote for Trump and leave everybody. I mean, you know, we won't have a Senate up here in Georgia, so it won't matter here. But I would suggest you vote for Trump and nothing else. I get it. It'd be nice to have a Republican Senate to pass through the judges. The problem with that, though, goes back to the fact the judges have too much authority as it is anyway. All right. I get it. You got to play by the rules that are dealt, not the rules you want. I'm not voting for anybody else but Trump. That's it. I'm just going in and voting for Trump. Don't care. Don't care. You know, again, my local elections don't matter because I'm in Fulton County. The state Senate, it doesn't matter. And as such, I'm not voting for. I mean, look what they tried. There was a couple guys in the state Senate who tried to say, hey, we need to look at my DA, Fannie Willis, or whatever the hell her name is. And they lost their freaking chairmanships or whatever the hell it was. And who controls the state Senate? The Republican Party. So Republicans said, a couple Republicans said, hey, we need to investigate Fannie Willis. And that's Republican Party basically disown these people. It's insanity. And my guy's Brandon Beach. I don't know what he did in terms of that vote. I just don't care. I do know Brandon Beach. Has he ever had a real job? I don't know. I know he worked for the North Fulton County Chamber of Commerce or something like that. And he's been a schmoozer and bruiser since day one. All these guys. I don't hate the guy. I've met him a couple times. Nice guy. He's definitely more conservative than the others. At the end of the day, Republican Party controls the House, the Senate, and the governorship in Georgia. Nothing got done. Nothing. Only saving grace, we had Brian Kemp didn't close up shops like everyone else did. All right, that's 3 years ago now. Rest on your laurels? Nah. If you're wondering why I'm breathing so heavy, it's my first walk in 9 days. Basically, you gotta give yourself I was feeling pretty bad for a couple days last week. Just blah, you know what I'm saying? The Christmas blahs, winter blahs. And you also gotta give your body, you just take a week off just to get your body to kind of, from working out. I'll get under the bar today, later. I haven't walked, haven't done any kind of exercise since last Thursday or Thursday, something like that. And so I'm walking up a hill now, so I'm out of shape because I haven't done anything. But it feels good to stretch my legs, breathe the fresh air. It feels nice. Chilly day here in Georgia. You know, it's probably 45 degrees, a little bit of wind. Just dropped my wife and oldest off at the airport, going to San Diego. Gotta look for a place for Maddie to live in San Diego because she starts her job there next month as a full-fledged master's degree graduate from Georgia Tech in computer science. Crushing! The Zell Miller she got. Zell Miller is a Democrat, by the way. I'm not sure how the Zell Miller was passed in the state of Georgia in terms of Republican versus Democrats, but it's a big deal for us. If Zell Miller was a Republican to propose that, I guarantee the Republicans would scurry for the caves for which they live, because someone would say, this is just benefiting the rich, and you're racist. And the Republican Party, like they always do, oh my goodness, how dare you? Don't call us that. We'll show you that we're not racist. One of my best friends is black. Oh my goodness, I have a Jewish friend. Oh my goodness, don't call me anti-Semite. I'll show you. So you get a couple idiots on college campuses, and the Republicans literally bend over backwards like, here, what do we got to do? Years and years and years of anti-white, anti-male, Western stuff that doesn't just affect a couple, it affects everybody, and the Republicans did nothing. They can kiss my big fat behind. So for 2024, it's Trump and no one else, and I'm done. I'm done. That's it. That'll be it. Don't care, and they can kiss my ass until they start passing legislation that inherently is anti-discriminatory. And they're just so damn afraid they won't do it. So, sucks. You guys suck, Republican Party. It's been good knowing you. See ya.